And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. About to get started here. And starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do we have on him?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And the right-hander deals. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. So now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Mariners are down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, showing the slab in today's game. Logan Gilbert. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering upstairs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's inside. That's a little bit low. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Oh, and it hits the base. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. On a line out towards center. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in. Judge on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Gilbert with a move to first. Acuna dives back in.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 5 of the World Series. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mariners nothing. World Series Game 5. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Swing and a ground ball. Edman. 1 out in the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Eugenio.
And now Eugenio Suarez. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. That misses. 2-1. There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Outside low. And that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. And now, Cal Ripken Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The shortstop takes the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Junior makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. One down, base is empty.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a curve is down and in. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Runner on the go. Pitch almost got him. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Will Smith to the plate. Man on second, 2 down. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that ball is gone. A massive home run. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In for a strike. Going to count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. That one missed. Aaron Judge up next for the Dodgers. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. Judge rips that one. Full extension, makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground, right side. And Polanco is out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. And that is downstairs. 3-1 now.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Josh Naylor. Naylor with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 5 of the World Series. Next pitch is outside. J.P. Crawford on deck for the M's. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. Rodriguez out of the play. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We move on to the bottom of inning. Back here in L.A., Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
So a man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one missing inside. Runner at first with no outs here. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez racing after it. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Towards first, Naylor. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop. And it gets by him. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Jose Ramirez will hit next.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 3 here in Game 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, J.P. Crawford. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Raleigh leads off first with 1 away. A little bit high. 2-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Ripken. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. The 3-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting, the
They're
designated
back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. One left for LA. They lead 4-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And downstairs, they've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Out to short. On to first. One away here in the fifth.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
So digging in, Randy Arozarena. Ohtani winds and deals. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And the postseason success continues for him. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Arozarena on the move. Ball outside. Throw to second. He's safe.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One out and a runner at second here in Game 5 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Arozarena flies around third. He'll score. It's 4-1. So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Haniger off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Gregory Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, one away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That missed by a lot. And a full count now. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And that's outside. That's down and in. Cal Ripken Jr. waits on deck. Next offering is fouled back. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Dodgers down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. World Series Game 5. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. High fly ball out towards left center. Yoshida sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. That big swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Runners at the corner. the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Andrew Miller gets the ball now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low, Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. On the ground to first. Fair ball. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-2. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So two in scoring position with one out. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Here comes the throw.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing at the bat right there.
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Randy Arozarena. Next offered in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. And now the count is even.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Jorge Polanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First and second, 1 out. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jordan Zimmerman. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Ripken. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors. And 1 left on. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
That's too low, and it's 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Trent Thornton up and throwing. Brash warming up as well. Fouls one off. 2-2. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is inside. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for
Trent Thornton gets the call from the pen. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. All muscle to center field. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 5-4.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Way out front for strike 2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed. Shohei Ohtani hitting on deck circle. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So the lineup flips over, and next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That one outside. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the DH, Mitch Haniger. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And up next for Seattle, Josh Naylor. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 5. Swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One down, base is empty. Chases that one out of the zone. Two gone now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the... So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
Now just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number one on a tough play.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman. That one pushed to the left and foul. Base is empty, one away here in Game 5 of the World Series. Freeman hits it in the air. Griffey gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Dodgers. Two outs. And Acuna will take his base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has. The most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Babe Ruth.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Move to first. Acuna dives back in. Acuna runs. There's a ball. Throw to second, and great jump. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Yep, that ball went out.
Cal Ripken Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And the next pitch is way outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Got him. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead at 5-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jordan. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Roki Sasaki.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
1 down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Judge is there. He's got it. There's 2 away. Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Mariners.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Eugenio Suarez waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is that. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it 5-4. On the mound now, Gabe Spire. Well, 1-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jose Ramirez. A 1-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
So up next, Tommy Edman. That's outside. And that's ball 2. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Snyder also throwing.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now all even up, and that's down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now a chance for Will Smith. Two down, nobody on. Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now one out to right. And a superb diving catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
A lot of times you're looking for
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a count 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. To third, Ramirez. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Ground ball, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Relay to first, double play. So last chance for the Mariners. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Yamamoto is just 1 strike away. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
That's That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Next is the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Line, and that's a base hit. Polanco coming around third. He'll score, and the Mariners have tied the game. 5-5 now.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boo. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Luke Raley. Go-ahead run on base. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this line.
And that one gets away at the plate. Smith gathers, goes to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end. Back here in L.A. And now the DH.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate and try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Here is Aaron Judge. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Winning run at first, nobody out. Here in the late stages of Game 5. That one inside, 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Throw, and it gets away. Ohtani around second, heading for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Freeman now at the plate. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. Hit in the air left field. Arozarena after it. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline. This one's over, and they are World Series champions.
Wow, wow, wow. What a moment. It'll go down as one of the greatest ever in baseball history. World Series walk-off. What else could you hope for? Such a special series and a heroic moment to end it.
Back in the show as you get one more look at this incredible walk-off finish. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shelby. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.